Hello and welcome to this analysis. Now, today's video I've covered Graphite India. Graphite India is into the manufacturing of graphite and carbon products. Revenue 65% comes from the domestic market and 35% from overseas markets. It has manufacturing units in Durgapur, West Bengal, Nasik, Maharashtra, and Nuremberg in Germany. Total capacity 98,000 of tons. Market cap 13,211 crores mid cap stock. Return of equity 4.66%. Trailing 12-month PEG ratio is at zero point 0.1, and Petroitsky score is at a low of 3 right now. It's almost debt free, very, very little debt, but the stock has seen poor sales growth in the last 5 years, and its competitors are HEG, which is also a mid cap, and Panasonic Carbon, which is a small micro cap company. Currently, in the last 5 years, the good positive factor is that they have seen a good net cash flow from its operating income. Promoters hold 65.34%, FII is 4.56, domestic institutions quite high 12.17, and the public holds a mere 17.93%. Now let's try to understand the charts. Now because it's listed from 2003 onwards, looking at it in the quarterly time frame, and now one interesting part you will see that the it has a tendency to do very deep corrections after strong rallies. So the January 2003 listing rallied till the subprime highs, then a 78% correction in the stock all the way down to 11 bucks 2011. That's a okay, that was an era when the entire market saw sharp correction. Then again a good recovery sideways from July 2010 all the way to Jan 2016. 6 years of sideways, then a rocket rally from there till July 2018, and then again a steep correction. This steep correction is more than 88%. You can see out here 88% was 158. It further fell much more sharper from there, and from there a solid recovery again from the COVID lows till uh, April 2021 quarter, that's June quarter 21. Then again a sharp correction up to March of 2023. Again 78%. So history of 78, 88% when it corrects now. But what looks like, in the higher time frame right now, looks like this could be a possible triangle. We should not rule out a triangle out here first, and then look at it from as if the correction is done in a continuation of uptrend. So let's now look at the support in the quarterly chart. The quarterly chart support is at 500 bucks right now. That's a huge support. Resistance 775. Now this 775 is going to be the resistance for most time frames. Here you can see in the weekly the triangle likelihood looks more stronger, that if it's a triangle, then it will take a dip again prior to 775 all the way down. Where is the support for that? The support is lying now at 525, and then a very deep down at 400 is near this trend line, 400, 425. That would probably complete the triangle and then start another up move if it is a triangle. If it isn't a triangle, it will try to break on the upside above 775 and try to move up, where the next resistance is around 875. Let's have a look at the weekly charts. In the weekly charts, uh, kind of a divergence happening out here, and resistance, yes, same 775. Support is at 575 out here, after that long lengthy breakout. 575, one step here, another here, continuous three time attempt. So 575 would be a pullback. If that does not hold, then yes, this 425 odd level lower end of the triangle and also of this Ichimoku cloud out here will come as a strong support zone. Let's have a look at the daily. In the daily also we can see resistance at 715. So 715, then 775 in case it continues on the upside. 715 support is at 650. uh, Good support line. Again, you can see a lot of time between Feb 24 to March 24 spent around below it, around that zone. So 650, and below that the Ichimoku next support coming in at 575, a strong one, 575 to 525. So overall, my reading is that if it uh, breaks on the upside 775, I would start doing a SIP, accumulated accordingly. Else I would look for dips to add near 550 to 475, 475 aggressively there. We got a low risk high reward entry. Failure to hold 400 would be bad for the stock. Then it would be a probable retest of 250. Otherwise, stock, if we go by the reputation of what it has done, its past history of 21 years, then 78% touch and go, it is keeps on doing well. So that way, it could be a fantastic pick if it comes to those level, or can do SIP on the upside also above 715 to 775 and 800. What could be the possible upsides for this stock once it breaks and tries to give us an all-time high again? If it is a triangle, which would do something probably uh, like this, come down and then try to do a breakout on the upside. If it is a apart from the triangle, if it is a continuous move and all that, then the first major resistance comes in the 925, which is near its all-time high, 925. Then is at 1150, and then there's a huge one which takes it all the way to 4000, because that's the depth of this triangle. That big the triangle is, 600 bucks, sorry, not 400, 1200 bucks would be the next thing. So 925, 1150, 1250 is what could be the possibilities on the upside. The other interesting factor, if we look at the quarterly charts once again, is you can see that after every correction, the stock gives a phenomenal upside move uh, to 1.6, 1.24% like that, 1.6. So if we are going to look at that number for further upside, then the next big one could happen till 1400 also in this case. So good, plenty of upside possibility. Only question is whether it is a triangle which could dip and go up, or it's a the correction is done and we run. So we keep those levels in mind, 775 and 575, a broader range to look at the long term perspective of this stock. So I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock outlook updates, which I do. A disclaimer: this is not a trading advice or investing advice. This is a video purely based on trading patterns and Ichimoku. And please do your study properly before you take a decision to invest or trade. And manage your risk, and always look at the levels and respect them properly. Until then, happy investing.